I do not support corruption. Corruption takes money away from children's education.
Loyal viewers and subscribers, give thanks for life. Give thanks for your continued support. Today on the Avenue, we will be looking at Lambert Brown's contribution to the Senate in the tabling of a new bill. But during his presentation, he was interrupted, verbally attacked and abused by Marlon Margon's remarks. So my people, what's your thoughts on this? Leave it in the comment section and let us have that discussion. Let's get into it.
President, unlike the government side, I came here with no written speech. But my speech has been written by the sentiment and the views of the Jamaican people who are feeling it. As the saying goes, those who feel it knows it.
Honestly, my people, I won't get angry or distracted by the continued negative behavior of Marlon Margon in our Senate, But I will say, and at the same time leaf drop in the water, it will rot. But to see and hear this so-called educated, accoladed guy, all for political expediency and convenience, he will stoop to the lowest low where he would use an elder, Senator Lambert Brown, disability, to attack him in such a blatant and evilous way. He would rather sacrifice morality, dignity, honesty, integrity on the altar of political expedience. But I will say this to Marlon Margon: go easy, bro, because if you plan to live to see the age of Lambert Brown, be careful. You don't know what tomorrow bring. My thoughts on this, my people. Leave your thoughts and views in the comment section. Let's have that discussion. And if you are new here, forward to the Avenue, watch the video, like and share. Don't forget to subscribe to the Avenue. Now listen how Mr. Brown respond to Marlon Margon. My people, let's get into it.
Mr. President, I have lived since 1962 with a... No, I'm going to respond to him. I have lived since 1962
Brown, I don't want...
with a trauma in my
Senator
eye.
Brown.
I am proud of what I have achieved. If
Brown.
If this guy wants
Brown.
to take me out
Senator Brown.
because I had a
Brown.
stone thrown in my eye
Senator
in
Brown.
1962,
Senator
I
Brown.
invite him to come on.
Senator Brown, just sit down for me, please. Sit down for me, please. Just sit down for me, please.
I am proud to be disabled.
Senator Brown, sit down for me, please. Senator Morgan, I'm going to ask you to apologize.
No, I don't want an apology.
I don't care what you want. I don't care what you
I
want.
want no apology.
Senator Brown, I don't care what you want.
I want no
Stand
apology.
up. Stand up.
Mr. President, without
I
delay,
want no apology.
I withdraw that comment
I want
forthwith.
no apology.
Thank you very much. Senator Brown.
Chairman, I am disabled. I am disabled. At school, age 8, 1962, a stone was thrown, hit me in my eye. I spent independence in Kingston Public Hospital. It has not stopped me from achieving all the things I've achieved. Mr. President, I have no written speech, but I come with the sentiments of the Jamaican people written in my heart, and I will therefore reveal it. And what the Jamaican people are saying out there at this point in time, as they watch the Senate proceeding, they're saying, hold on there, the one that get 300% wage increase. The one that get 300% wage increase. But what have we, the working people, get? Dr. Thomas Thompson, some of your colleagues are saying We are working 448 hours per month. And we can't get our overtime payment from the government. And they listen to the rosy speeches, to the big promises of the government. And they're saying, hold on there. Where else in the Caribbean did we hear these type of performance? And they say, it's a place where, was it Sparrow who sang, Captain, the ship is sinking, Trinidad and Tobago. And the people are saying, but we did see a government down there headed by Mr. Rowley. And he called an election. And he got a political beating. So, the Jamaican people are saying, when will this lot, who gave themselves 300% salary increase, while we suffer, call the long overdue general elections? Because the Jamaican people understand that the promises being made now about $1 billion investment have been made over and over before. They are the same name that you call so often, Andrew Michael Holness, promised a big power plant to reduce the price of electricity. And what has happened is that the price of electricity has gone from 23 cents to over 40 cents per kilowatt. The Jamaican people experience your promises. The Jamaican people will remember that when you are talking about $1 billion investment, they will remember a simple promise like fixed election date in the first 100 days. They will remember impeachment in the first 100 days, so they know they can't trust you lot. And the good thing, well, Portia did leave the road for her to do, and it takes so long to do it. And it mash up in no time. And let's remember this. Let's remember this. Did I hear a squealing? Did I hear a squealing? I don't grunt. I don't grunt. So, President, the people understand that the promises of the government.
Senator, I would appreciate if you allow the member, Senator Brown, to complete his contribution.
The people remember that in 2008, Mr. Bruce Golding made this great promise about casinos coming. And all the casinos are going to solve all the problems in the health sector. The health sector where today people can't find beds when they are sick. So it's clear to me that the Jamaican people have tuned this government out. They have tuned this government out. The Jamaican people are saying, time come, call it, Andrew, call it. But what the people are seeing is the cowardice of this government. Afraid to call the elections. You could cut ribbons. You could cut ribbons from now until thy kingdom come. The Jamaican people are ready to vote you out. And so, these claims of a $1 billion investment coming. We heard that, Senator Hill, when we amended the threshold for casinos. Where are those casinos that you tell us was going to come? The only thing that we have seen come while you were ambassador was an influx of fortune tellers from India. advertising on TV. But they came as fortune tellers to take the fortunes out of Jamaica. So, what is clear to me, Chairman, is that, President, what is clear to me is that this government has run out of time, run out of ideas. Tell you what else they run out of. This bill will not be implemented by them. It will be implemented by a government led by Mark Jefferson Golding. They have a few months at most that is left. Their days are numbered. Investors and Senator Margon, it sounded a little syrupy when you spoke. But let me say this to you. Foreign investors do look out for certain signs. One such sign is the freedom of political candidates to campaign for a seat. Where's the law now? Where's the law now? They look out for that. Another thing that investors look out for is whether or not the government is open and transparent. Do we hide the quality of water reports from local agencies? The people are concerned about those things. Investors are concerned about those things. And President, the investors are also concerned about the track record of government in honoring the Constitution of the country. And when it comes to this government, the track record is terrible. So terrible, Mr. President, that despite your lambast in the opposition some time ago from that high chair, 3 judges in the Constitutional Court today ruled that the SOEs, the states of emergencies, were done for improper purpose. That's the decision of the Constitutional Court
Senator Brown, you say you draw me into your argument, you know. You pull me into it, you know. For every one of those states of emergencies that the court is talking about, you vote for it. And the opposition voted for them. Every one of them. And you don't draw me into it. No man. Senator Scott Motley.
You lambasted us
Senator
for
Scott
voting
Motley.
against it.
Senator Scott Motley. No man, hold on a little bit. Senator Scott Motley. If it wasn't for the fact that Senator Brown drew me into it, I wouldn't comment on it, you know. Every one of those amendments on the vote for it. Hold on a little bit. Let me.
We don't forget what you said that fateful morning. No, I'm leaving off him. But I just want him to know that history will not absolve him. History will not absolve him. And so, Mr. President, as Senator Margon got up to speak to giving big business tax break, and we are not opposed to that. Because I well remember, President, in this chamber, sitting on that side, when the PNP government sought to pass a bill to give tax credit to those who would invest in urban centers, where to lift the decay, that at least 3 members of the government Senate team voted against that bill. they voted against that bill. And the only government member at the time who voted with the government of Portia Simpson Miller was Nigel Clark. Opposition was Nigel Clark. We will remember it. Remember who voted against it. Remember that it's recorded and answered because it was a vice vote. And yes, A.J. Nicholson walked through the door and didn't even know what the clerk asked Senator Nicholson. Sophie, you were there. Flag, you were there. When we said A.J. said yay. And A.J. said yay. And the bill was passed. We remember those things. We remember those things. Just as we remember who used this Senate to promote and embrace a convicted child rapist. We remember that. Those who used this Senate to embrace a
Senator Brown, point of order.
I'm pretty sure, sir, that the standing orders of the Senate, which governs the operations of this chamber, proposes that a member should speak to matters pertaining to the bill. I find for a long time the member has not been guiding himself by this particular provision of the standing orders. He's speaking about matters absolutely not germane to the bill that is before the Parliament of Jamaica. I believe he should be advised to comport himself accordingly, sir.
Senator Brown, you know exactly what you're doing, so just stick to the bill for me.
I know what I'm doing. I'm reminding the Jamaican people of things said here and why my vote today for this bill is being consistent. When I was over there, I voted for tax relief and a particular bill that some of you who were sitting in opposition voted against. And the record of Parliament is there. So I'm telling the people of Jamaica, I am consistent. But when I hear some of your government senators, go on radio and criticize my call for the minimum wage workers to be freed of paying taxes, but come here and vote for tax relief for big people. I have to ask myself, whose interests they serve? And that's why the people are saying, time come. Mr. President, you know my position on tax relief. I don't have a problem in giving big business because it's going to fall to our government, the People's National Party government, headed by Mark Golding, to implement this. Also, to Mark Golding, there are going to be other tax issues, not just the large scale, but to free up the workers who are being taxed for uniform and laundry now. It's going to fall to Mark Golding. It's going to fall to Mark Golding to change the laws dealing with the 1971 termination of employment order to allow workers to be treated differently when they are terminated and compensated. And above all, it's going to fall to Mark Golding to free the over 200,000 minimum wage workers who are now required to pay $20,000 plus per year in education tax. So I vote for this bill here today, confident that your time has run out. Your leg of the relay is over. We will be carrying the baton. But not only will we be carrying the baton, we will also be saying to the people, enough of a government who makes promises and can't keep it. Enough of a government who is prepared to change laws against illicit enrichment. Enough of a government of 28 bank accounts. May it please you, Mr. President.
As you can hear, now my people, that's all for now. What is your thoughts and views on all of this? Leave them in the comment section and let us have that discussion. If you are new here, forward to the AVI-NUE. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel and watch the videos. Thank you very much. Catch you in the next one. I'm out for now.